This week's leadership lesson focuses on the importance of nourishment. To nourish is described as providing your body with what is necessary for life, growth, and good health. And the number one factor is to eat well. We all know how important this is, and the executive leaders I work with, they often find this hard. A vicious circle of feeling stressed and busy leads to grab-and-go eating culture. And many of us will raise our hands and say, yeah, that's just the reality. We are short on time. Research is suggesting that our body is experiencing toxin overload, which can exaggerate our stress responses, reacting in the moment style of leadership. What can we do about it? Eat better? Sure. What about leading a nourished life? What does a nourished life look like? Modern day living, thinking and deciding from the rational survival brain can mean that many of us don't stop to observe what is going on within us or around us. We're on the move cognitively and physically, therefore we skip over a fundamental step towards being nourished in ourselves. How often do you physically stop? When do you stop and do nothing, apart from connect with what's going on in you? Try it. Start your day with a pause, maybe a few extra minutes in bed, making that connection with your body before you physically move. Think as if you are scanning your body from top to toe, noting what's going on in you. The pace of leadership living means we don't notice the signals in our body and that our body is continuously talking to us. We know our brain's purpose is to keep us alive and healthy. And according to neuroscientist Lisa Feldman Barrett, our brain continuously tracks what our body needs, such as how much water and other resources, how much is actually available at any given time. And she talks about this as our brain using a body budget. So when levels get too high or too low, our brain sends out a signal to get us to take action. For example, you're thirsty. You have a drink. The research indicates that our internal messages aren't always clear, and sometimes we confuse signals from our brain as stress or anger, and that can interfere with how we respond and interact with what's going on around us. When the brain detects stress and anger, the science tells us that it leads to survival mode thinking, where we're being rational, logical in our decision making. From a leadership perspective, this can limit our ability to be agile, future-focused, and aspirational. Understanding how to do a body check is a valuable leadership effectiveness tool. Take some time to pause. Ask yourself, what sensations are present right now? What emotions are creeping in right now? Resist the urge to judge yourself. Just gain clarity. Just gain awareness over what your body is telling you. Learning to get better at reading our body to meet your needs can enable you to ensure you are leading at an optimal level. Leaning into you becomes an essential leadership effectiveness tool. And this simple stop to check in is a habit worth forming. It's a simple tweak. It's quick. In your morning routine or before a leadership meeting, take a moment with yourself before you let the environment in. And this simple moment, this simple tweak, gives you the information you need to approach your day or the meeting ahead in the way that will serve you and your leadership impact the best. It's about supercharging performance and acknowledging you first. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. How nourished does my body and mind feel right now? What does my body and mind need from me today? And what can my body and mind do today? These questions provide you with information to decode how you need to show up for the day ahead. Give it a try and let me know how you get on.